What's going on, everyone? Mike Ritter here. So, it seems as though multiplayer is going to be out pretty soon, along with a new exploration guide. Pretty excited about it. Some people say it's going to be out September 1st or September 7th at 7 p.m. game time. Guys, the only thing I can suggest to you is look at the news so you can get the official date of when it will be out. The devs will never lie to you about that. All right, unless they pull a troll and actually delay it, which would, you know, that'd be the fuck up. Other than that, I'm going to do something for all of you, what to expect. I haven't really been doing it because I've been focusing on completing chapters, and I've been focusing on doing multiplayer so I can gain some other cards for my knight and for my Noel job. Now I'm going to go. What I'm going to do is I'm going to show you the exploration. Give me a moment. All right, so out here in the world map, and if I go over here, you'll see that this first part will be available. Sooner or later down the road, there will be a second, a third, and a fourth part. I'm pretty sure there's going to be some more parts in the Japanese version, but so far there's only 4 parts. Not really so sure if the fourth part will be the last, but this is where you'll be able to complete a massive side story. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to show you guys at least part of what you're going to be dealing with. Now, of course, this is going to be easy for me because I did some of the first part, and it was pretty easy because I was able to get past it. I didn't complete it, but I was able to complete it pretty well, and I just have a really strong job with strong cards, and it doesn't really give me much of a problem. So I'm just going to show you at least a little bit of what you can expect, reveal some of the stuff that's in the map. So yes, this will contain spoilers. Well, not really spoilers, since I'm not even going to put it as a title. So when you first get here, you start off with that, then you have to unlock something. I think either right there or right there. This one definitely has to be unlocked. I already went on ahead and I collected a key, and I think either I would have to go this way, further this way to get the next key, or I would have to come explore this way. And when you unlock it, you'll be able to get that chest, and you'll be able to explore everywhere else. There's going to be, supposedly this is going to be a good massive side story. So I'm just going to show you guys what you're going to be going through just for a little bit. And yes, you do get double the amount. So whatever your score is what has how many skill seeds you'll be able to obtain because of your battle score. I don't know. My math is completely wrong. So just gonna try to complete something real quick. Sorry for the lag here. As you can see, it's actually pretty easy for me to get past all this stuff. It's not that hard. That's what happens when you get a night job. And go ahead. As I said before, sorry about the lag. I didn't mean to do that. I'm not really caring about the battle score, in all honesty, because it's to me it's not really that important as of now. It will be when I do start doing more events and everything else like that. I'm just trying to complete things real quick, get past it, and then after that, just go on from there. I will only gain a little bit of experience, a little bit of gold, gil, whatever it's called. I don't know why it does that. Alright, so you'll be able to explore the whole entire map. I'm only showing you guys a little bit. I'll give you about at least 5 or 10 minutes of a sneak peek through exploration. Alright, so you're going to be dealing with some wind enemy. It looks like you're going to be dealing with some wind enemies. Possibly not dealing with a whole lot of them. Just probably like a little. You'll probably deal with some blizzards, some ice, some water, I should say. Water enemies, fire enemies, earth. I know for a fact you won't be dealing with light or darkness. If you do start dealing with light or darkness, hopefully, like, you do have some cards for that to go ahead and counteract it. If not, don't worry about it. You'll be fine. And yeah, apparently this will give you a massive side story. So it'll be good. Okay. So I've got a boss there. I'm gonna go there first. Ay. Just trying to quickly get past them. Not really wanting to waste any time, to be honest with you. Yeah, it's So this is what you're going to be going through. You're going to be needing it. With the 3 new jobs coming out, everybody has been asking which the one to go for. I'm not going to lie to you, because I have been asking questions of what the Japanese players are going to be going for. And some of them said that they're going to go for a red mage. Not all of them, but most of them said. And they said the reason why they're going to go for a red mage is because, it'll last for a very long time, like a long time. So it'll outlast the 2 new jobs coming out. I also went on ahead and asked about assassin, and they said you're better off having a thief, in all honesty. And I was like, really? He was like, yeah, you're better off having a thief. I was like, oh, well, that's something, As for samurai, there's people who have also been asking samurai and a dark lord or a dark knight. So you want to go for samurai if you want to have a new attacker job. Wait, before I even get into that, you want to go for when you do a red mage. The reason why they're going for a red mage, not only because it'll last for a long time, but they will also do the highest damage. As long as you do it right with 4-star augmented cards. All right. If you do it right, you'll be able to do a high amount of damage, higher than a Dark Lord, higher than a Samurai. It's going to be higher. All right. And then people are asking about Assassin. Like I said, you're better off using a Thief. And reason for that is because a Thief overpowers an Assassin. I never really use an Assassin. I just go with what people tell me, especially what the Japanese players tell me, because it's the ones that have been playing longer than me. I just take their word for it. They even told me to go for a red mage. And I was like, all right, yeah, I'll go for a red mage, and I'll try to, get it as powerful as I can possibly get. That's what pretty much everyone wants to do now. I know that there's some people who's not a big fan of mage classes, but to be completely honest with you guys, playing a mage is really not that hard, in all honesty. Alright? You may not like mages, but look at it this way. Playing a mage is easier than ever. It's easier than how World of Warcraft can get you to play a mage or warlock or anything else like that. It's not that hard. I mean, if they said it's easy, then god damn it, it's fucking easy. I would play a mage, and I'm not gonna lie to you, even though I like dealing with swords, I also like dealing with daggers and everything else. Playing a mage in this game is really not that bad because it's easy. All you gotta do is basically the same thing as, you would play a warrior or a knight. You just tap onto them, or you just press full auto, or just gather the right elements for that class, level it up, and there you go. It's not that hard to play a mage. Okay? All jobs are actually useful in this global event. Now, there's also been people who has been summoning, who's been buying magicites and summoning jobs, but they didn't realize that they can't, summon the new jobs yet because it's not out, and they wasted magicite for it, and they're pretty mad about that. Hey, it happens to the best of us. There's a whole bunch of other people who's making the same mistakes as well. And it sucks. I'm not gonna lie about that. And I hope everybody knows what I'm talking about because I feel like I'm just mumbling on. All right. There's people who has been wondering how exactly do you get more battle scores. Break your opponent and use their elemental weakness against them. Having full health is also another way, to be completely honest with you. If you have full health and you break your opponent, you'll be able to gain more battle score. That also includes using their elemental weakness against them. Supposedly, limit breaks give you the most battle score. So that's another way of gaining more. Even though I could honestly care less for it, the only reason why I do is so I can gain more skill seeds. And that's the only reason why. That's it, pretty much. Alright, so that's this whole side of the area right here. Well, not really. I'm going to teleport all the way back here because I'm going to try to uncover that area and see what it will give me. Kind of tired here. It's like, what, 140? 150? Possibly 2. I don't know. And a lot of people ask me if I ever go to sleep, and I'd be like, I'm a night owl, to be honest with you, but I do get tired and sleepy. I'm not gonna lie about that. Here we go. I mean, it's not my fault, to be honest. But I just like nighttime. That's just how I am. But anyway, try to hurry up and finish this up. Don't know how I was able to break that, but okay. Trying to look for something else. Some people told me that I should try auto mode sometime, because it's really not that bad. I'm like, I just like doing it manually, and there's a reason for it, Because when you do it because if you were to do it manually, you'll get the feel of your job, you know what I mean? You'll get the feel of it, you'll know how to play it, instead of just letting the game play it for you, I just like a challenge, and I like trying things out for myself, that's all. That's why I like to tap when it comes to attacks and everything else like that. And a lot of people be asking, like, I know for a fact some people will be asking, you know, why would you use the same elemental attack against an enemy that's immune to it? Well, in the Japanese version, when you do that, and I think it will only apply for warriors. You do that, and you'll be able to break them. Like, it'll deplete their orange scars. It's only depleted by so much. All depends. I'm going to use a wart crystal. Because I figure, why not? Complete it quickly. You'll gain less skill seeds. I know that for a fact. See how I gain less skill seeds? I think I kind of showed you guys enough of what you're going to be dealing with. But this is basically just one, probably like an eighth of what you're going to be dealing with. If that, probably like a 12th. Possibly. This is what you'll be dealing with. You're going to have to gather some keys, and then when you enter this ancient city, what it looks like, you're going to have to gather a whole lot more. And from what it looks like, if you spend one key, you won't be able to use it for this key right here that requires for this lock right here that requires 2. So use it wisely. But the way to gain them, from the looks of it, you defeat the bosses here. So defeat the bosses, gain the keys, and get yourself through. That's all you gotta do. Alright. I hope you guys have a little understanding of how this exploration guide is going to be going. I know I probably didn't explain it so much because I've been quiet. You know, I've been trying to find some things to talk about, but there's really not a whole lot to talk about, especially when it's just explaining the exploration guide when there's really not a whole lot to explain. Other than that, take care of yourself, guys. And let me, before I even say that, take that back. Let me know what you guys think. Go ahead and leave a like if you enjoy this video. Share it to all your other friends just to make them see what they'll be expecting when the exploration comes out. Subscribe if you want to see more videos that I will be doing in the near future. And other than that, like I said before, and I'll say it again, take care of yourself, guys. All right? See you later.